Alright friends, you keep asking and you keep asking and you keep asking and you keep saying, hey Spuds, you need to check out Altars of Sorrow. Well, fine, I'll hop into it. So before we start testing out these farms and comparing them, we're going to be taking a look at this build. One of the things that I learned from the last time I did a farm comparison video is I really wanted to make sure that I found a way to get enemies to bunch up together. So I changed up the loadout this time. Now we're going in here with a deadfall build with Orpheus rig, so that way we can make sure that we've got as many enemies clumped together as possible. That way when we get a kill with one of those weapons, all of the kills count towards the progress of that weapon. The goal is to not use as many abilities as possible. However, I'm definitely going to be continuously using my super as much as I can to try to bunch my enemies together as often as possible. The weapons I'll be using this time for testing the farms is going to be the Imperial Decree shotgun, the Posterity hand cannon, and the Apex Predator rocket launcher. Let's set some ground rules. Just like with my last farm comparison video, we're doing special and heavy ammo finders. If I have heavy and the enemies are all grouped up, I'm gonna use the heavy weapon. If I have special, I'm gonna use it. Each farm, 30 minutes. Let's go. So the first farm that we're going to take a look at is the gold standard, the Shuro Chi Farm. I've made 2 videos so far still claiming that this is the best farm in the game, but we'll see after this video. So like I said, the play is we round up the enemies, use our heavy if we can, use our special when we can, and then we just use our primary to take care of the rest of it. So for Shuro Chi, of course, you have to load into the last wish raid, you get through the wish wall, you plant your flag, and you start the encounter. After each run, you reset and you start over. This time when I was testing the Shuro Chi Farm in the 30 minutes I gave myself, I was able to get in 14 whole runs. Over the 30 minutes, I averaged 69 kills per run and I averaged 30 kills per minute. Because of the new strategy, I used my heavy and my special weapons a lot more than I used my primary weapon. Imperial Decree increased from level 8 to level 10, Posterity leveled up from 1 to 3, and Apex Predator leveled from level 80 to 85. All in all, this farm was pretty simple. Everybody at this point knows how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, make sure you click the video up in the top corner and that'll get you started on how to do it. Now the second farm on our list is the Altars of Sorrow. This was suggested to me multiple times in the comments of the Shuro Chi video. So, alright, let's load in. We've got Imperial Decree, Posterity, Apex Predator, Deadfall Orpheus rig build, 30 minutes. As soon as we start, let's go. The nice thing with Altars of Sorrow is there's definitely no need for a reset. You just play through the activity. As soon as it goes, you move from altar to altar, making sure you complete the objective, which is really just making sure that enough enemies don't touch the big green bubble, and you're good. A big pro for this farm is that it's easily accessible. Whereas the Shuro Chi Farm, you have to have the Forsaken pack, you have to get into the last wish raid and to the wish wall. You probably have to Google what the 4th wish is, and then you are finally able to start working through the farm. With Altars of Sorrow, it's as easy as loading into Sorrow's Harbor on the moon. All you have to do is find one of the spots that's glowing green, run to it, and eventually the public event will start. So after the results of the previous farm, here with Altars of Sorrow, we increased Imperial Decree from level 10 to level 11, Posterity from level 3, and it maintained level 3, and Apex Predator also maintained level 85. With Altars of Sorrow, there was no need to reset the encounter, so I just went and went and went. In order for me to stop at the end of 30 minutes, I had to leave an already running Altars event. However, I was able to get through almost 2 whole runs of Altars of Sorrow within the 30 minutes. However, when I went back and I looked at the data and I made sure what was going on, I only averaged 7.5 kills per minute in Altars of Sorrow, which is far below the 30 per minute that I was able to get in Shuro Chi. A massive con going for Altars of Sorrow is that it is a public event, meaning that anytime that there is something to kill, chances are high there's 2 or 3 other Guardians also shooting at that thing or throwing grenades or using whatever ability they want. So there's always a chance that even though you may be going in for the kill, you're not going to get it. Therefore, it won't count towards your weapon progress. Well, there you have it, friends. If I have to pick one, I'm probably still going with the Shuro Chi Farm. But honestly, Altars of Sorrow is a pretty good choice if you don't have access to Shuro Chi and you just want to feel like you're doing an activity. If you want to feel like you're kind of moving through something instead of taking a minute, racking up a bunch of kills, killing yourself, and restarting the whole thing. Honestly, the reason why I think Altars of Sorrow really fails is just because it's a public event. So the fact that you have other guardians and such really hinders you. If you want to watch me test this out live, we did that on stream last week. So go over there and give that a view and you can kind of see what we were going through while we were doing the test. And with that, don't forget to like and leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe with notifications turned on, and I will catch you in the next video.